Okay, got a request for The Beast from Beauty and the Beast. This was Disney's first animated film that was nominated for Best Picture. So, that's impressive. At the time it was made, it was amazing. Okay. I mean, it's still amazing, but it's amazing how fast technology's come about. We're going to start with its head. We're going to start with a circle. This one, I did sketch it just fine, but I was trying to break it down to how I could help you guys. So we're going to try to break it down. All right. So we're going to start with a circle. Beast. Who doesn't love the beast? The beast. Okay, coming off of this circle, we're going to do the face of the beast. So we have the circle, but this is his big, broad face. I do have some fun facts that I did not know about. So it's now looking like a blobby potato, right? All right, I do sound funny because I went to the doctor, but I'm fine. All right, so now what we're going to do is, what should I start first? We're going to do his, okay, so this is like that top bump right there. This is his eyebrow. Kind of that's coming over. Eyebrow, and then we have another eyebrow that's coming over here. Yeah, we're going to have some more. So on the top here, eyebrow. We are going to erase. Yeah, we'll just do it. Let's get rid of this down here. The bottom half of our circle here. Now, wow, that looks nothing like that. Nothing. Okay, so right here in the middle, we're going to do his eyebrows first. So we're going to do his eyebrows, and then they're going to come up and over. He's got some fantastic eyebrows here. Okay, so now we can erase inside this eyebrow. Okay, so we're going to go up and over, and then it's coming down and coming in. Okay, that's his one eyebrow. Yes, we got one eyebrow. Now his other eyebrow right here. This is also going to go up and over. Down the bottom is going to go up and over. And this is going to finish that puppy off. So it's going to come down like this and then stop when it gets to there. So eyebrow up, over, stop, up, over, stop. All right. It's all going to make sense, right? Okay. So we have, this is the other, oh, I kind of made that a little harsh. I'll make it a little softer here. It's going to come together. Okay. So we're going to go make this more rounded. That was a little crazy. Did I make it too high? That's way too high. Don't you think? Yeah. Sheesh. That was pretty obnoxious. Let's bring it down a little bit. That was a little much. Okay, so we have top of his head. Now this piece right here, we're going to make this not so crazy. Okay, that's better. Whew. That's a little more manageable. That's the crease in between. So he does have eyeballs and his nose. Okay, so his nose, does it come down there? Let's look at, yeah, it does come over that far. So it's down like this. All right, so below this, let's do its nose. This is going to come up and over to about right there. This is this piece right here. And then it's going to come up and over here. I know, that's not very helpful. And then inside here it goes whoop, whoop, whoop. And then now we have his, does it come in that much? It does. Get his nose in there. I'm just going to come over and make this come out. Yeah, I concur. What do we know? Okay, the beast design is a combination. Oh, this was very interesting, I thought, of several different animals. So, for his head part is part buffalo, but his eyebrows are gorilla eyebrows. His tusks are boars. This is for a boar. And his mane is a lion. Then you have his legs and tail are like a wolf, but he had eyes of a human. Isn't that interesting? I thought that was interesting. Okay, we're working on this nose. This is challenging here. So this is the nose, and then right here, it's going to go up and down. This is his nostril. And then inside the nostril, this will be sharpied in right here. And then we have his nostril on this side. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Yep, I think that's good. I concur. Coming off there is his upper lip. This is his upper lip right here. Well, actually, it's his lower lips coming in. That's working it. Okay, for his eyes, he's got human eyes. So they're just kind of not that big. So we're going to, actually, they come into his nose area a little bit more. So we're going to bring this in. And they're just looking over to the side. So we're going to give it a shiny and then a pupil in there. Okay, he has beautiful blue eyes. Okay, so now this is going to be his upper lid. It's going to come in. We're going to bring that into his eyeball, and then we're going to bring it out. So a little in and out there. So we can erase right there. All right, start coming. All right, we're going to get this eye. Loop. Excellent. And give him his other eye. Got his shiny and his pupil. And his little eyeball bags on this side. Does he have any? No, it's just colored in so much that you don't need whatever's up there. We're going to connect this, and then we are going to make the markings under his eye. It's going to come down below and up. And same thing over here. It's going to go down and up. All right. So, let's do his mouth. So coming off here, this is going to be his muzzle to his mouth. Bring this around. Yeah, this works. And, oh, this is already here. And then his lip is going to go across here, and then it's going up. So it's almost like he has like a nice little smile there. So this will go down and go a little further down and up. This was fun to draw, but yes, challenging. Okay. Fix this up a little. All right, so right where this part is right here, bloop, this is going to be his little goatee hair here. And this is going to come out and below. Yes, I like it. And this will come here. Yes. Woohoo. I love it. It works. So let's clean up our lines. This is going down. Yes. Love it. And then we have his lip. Gonna come down. So you see how that worked out there. Perfect. It's coming along. Now we need the boar's husks. The movie originated from a 1740 French novel. I did not know that. Interesting. Well, it did have castles, so that makes sense, right? But then in 1946, that same novel became a live action film. 1946. But it's not Beauty and Beast that we know. No. It's a little different. Because it did not have a beast. I know. You're like, how do you have Beauty and the Beast without the beast? Well, yeah, it really wasn't. But this is just where it came from, okay? Little mouth there. Okay. Fantastic. All right. What are we going to go for next? Ooh, let's get his little boar head. His little horns here. Come here. And then it's going to come out. And come up. And this is going to come in. Yes. I think that works. Love it. And right here, this is going to be his other one. It's going to go up, over, and then we will have this is going to go up, and then we're going to make this go all the way to its head. So it's like touching the head here, and make it come in. All right, let's clean this up a little. The film, okay, so when they did the Beauty and the Beast film for Disney, do you know how long it took for them to create that? It's a little different than today. I mean, today they have different kind of ways that they do it, but it took 3.5 years with 600 artists working on it. Can you believe that? That's crazy. I'm sorry, that is crazy facts. This will be Sharpie McSharpied. Sharpie. Okay. Whew. Okay, so now let's do this hair that's coming off here. So this is right here. It's going to go fling. It gets a couple of flings. Fling. And bring it down. Yep. I think that looks great. I like it. Okay, so now let's do, we do have some hair on this side, so we're just going to go fling, and it's going to come in. You're going to erase in there. And then we also have some hairs that are coming here. We have two, wait a second. So this is the outside one right here. So that is this one that's connected to the horn. So we want to put some hairs on here. And that is going to come down here. But then there's going to be a shirt here. So we're just going to add that in. Where his V-neck little shirt is. And we can clean up where the... Okay, here we go. Okay, fantastic. And then now we'll do this one. So it's going to come down. Okay. So on this side, we want to add a few little hairs. Bloop, bloop, bloop. So we're going to erase in here. Clean that up. And then we will add this one in. And then now we have this one. Okay. Whew, coming along. This guy's tough. Tuffy McTuffers. Let's see. Okay, let's do back. Oh, his ears. They almost look like goat ears. I think that looks great. Okay. This is going to go down and over. super job. Let's do this side. Where's it coming off of? Like kind of right here. Super. All right, what other fun facts do we have? So this came out in 1991 and brought Disney back into the record books. So they were struggling for a little bit, so let's bring them back. In the original story, Belle had brothers and sisters, and her father was a merchant, not an inventor, and there was no beast. So it is a bit different. Okay. All right, let's do this back hair here. So it's coming off of his back end here. And we're going to put some hairs in here. And it's going to come down and in. This will be his collar to his shirt. Yes. And he does have his back. It's kind of bulky back there. So his shirt's going to come off here. Come down. And then we can have it come up. And come out. He is wearing like a cape or something. So we're going to make that right here. Make an oval, a double oval. I might even bring this down too. An oval, and then, not sloppy oval. Oval, and then a double oval. And this is the cape coming through. Whoosh, whoosh. Okay, I'm going to Sharpie, and then I'm going to show you how I colored it. Okay, so let's go. Okay, there's something I forgot is to finish this part off. So this goes up, but then it comes down, and this connects to that. So I forgot that. And then now we're going to go in, I'm going to go color in where I need to color in black, and then go around the outside. Okay, now I'm going to erase. We're going to start with his eyes, so we're just going to get some sky blue and some regular blue. Okay, so we have sky blue. We're just going to, maybe I just did, no, that's not sky blue. Yeah, it is sky. I don't like sky blue. Never mind. We are doing light blue. Okay, better. No likey. That's too, looks too turquoisey. So we're going to do light blue. So you're going to press harder at the top and then lighter at the bottom. Okay? Harder at the top and lighter at the bottom. And then we're going to come in with the regular blue and get even harder at the top. And that gives it that eyeball look. See how it looks better that way? Okay? So now we are going to do his... Oh, this is what I did. All over his entire body. Did I color with this color? I think I did. Tan. The whole thing. Everything but not the teeth and the eyes. But everything else, well, not the clothes, but I colored everything else this tan color. The whole thing. Except for his eyeballs and his teeth. Everything else. This is a base coat. I just did the whole thing a base coat with this color. It's nice to have a nice warm base right there. We'll put colors on top, but this is how I started off. Not the teeth. What else do I know? And it had no, it had no beast. Okay, but they wanted a villain. So it was a nice story, but they needed a villain. So, guess who the villain was? It was Gaston, or the Beast. Dun, dun, dun. Anyways, and the stage musical came out in 1994. So that's 3 years after the musical. Because, I mean, after the animated movie, because it was so popular. Everybody's, oh my gosh, we love it. And so they came out with the musical, I remember. I can't tell you how many times I've seen it. I've probably seen it at least 5 times. Yeah. I've seen schools do it. I've seen communities do it. I have seen, I went and saw it, not on Broadway, but it was off Broadway. It was like a touring company in LA. It was amazing, like breathtakingly amazing. And I think my favorite part was the when they were in the bar scene, when they were singing about Gaston and they were dancing with their mugs, and it was brilliant. It really was brilliant. I loved it. Okay, so see, everything's the same color now. Now we're gonna come in and find let's do the pink. So we're gonna do pink, and I think I did a little bit of mahogany. So we're gonna start off pink. I'm gonna go pink over the eyebrows. Put a coat of pink in there, and I'm probably gonna go just a little along the edge here. Pink, maybe not so hard, but it's fine. And I'm gonna go along the bottom edge. And now I'm gonna do the lips. All right, and inside the ears. Fantastic. I also like at the very end when he dies, and then she's so sad. She comes. Okay, so I'm taking I think I used, no, I don't think I used this color. Did I use this color? Okay, well, you can use this or maybe the hot pink one, okay? Anyways, where she's crying over him, and because he kind of gave up his life because he let her go, and then he knew that there was no hope for him. So, if I'm taking this, going around the edge here. He was dying, but then her tears and her love for him made him come to life, and it's his chain in the very end. She looks over him. I honestly think he looks better as a beast than a human. I know, that sounds horrible, but it's true. It's fact. That she can totally still see his eyes, because he had the same eyes. Because those are human eyes, so that's the one thing she recognized, was how she knew it was him inside, was his eyes. Isn't that cute? Cute. Love it. Okay. I went to the doctor, because I've been hacking and sick. Anywho, I sound a little funny. I am on some medication, and I wanted to let you guys know it is kicking in, and I'm about to fall asleep. And I have to teach an art class in 45 minutes. That's fine. Fine. Okay, so now we're going to do dark brown. Just a regular brown. Brown. Just brown. Oh, this is light brown. I just want brown. Brown. Okay, and brown is going to be the ears. Or not, these aren't the ears. Oh, you know what? I need to sharpen this. It's getting a little dull. Good old pencil sharpener. Okay, so we're doing this for the ears. We are going to add some black to that too. You're like, why did you color it tan? Because sometimes you just want a nice little base coat in there. Okay, so we're coloring it. It's Sometimes I like to go opposite directions, try to swirl it in there. So this is his horns, which we learned were a buffalo. His head comes from a buffalo. Good to know, right? And then his little tusk are a boar, which is kind of like a wild pig. And he's got these little tusks. Okay. Then I'm going to come in. Oh, what else is... Oh, this right here. It's the dark brown. Great. Love it. And then also around his eyes are this dark brown. Okay, so it's almost like paint by number. You're just coloring it now in the different squares that I say, this needs to be this color. This needs to be this color. Also, the songs are really good in it. Yeah, they're good. Do an awesome job. Okay, so this is all colored the dark brown. And then you're going to come in and you're going to add little black accents to these. Because now we have to come over on this side. You know what? I did not do a very good job going around. I also like to press harder around the eyes and under the eyebrows. I think it really brings it to life. So I'm pressing harder there. Yes, I think that works. Okay, same over here. Excellent. Oh my goodness. This medication's making me want to like go take a nap right here. Would that be the funniest thing if I just like and like I flopped down and just fell asleep? That actually would be so funny. Yes, it would. And I'd be like, oh, I could edit it out. No way. That's funny. I wouldn't edit it out. Probably shorten it because I'd be asleep for so long. All right, what else? Oh, down here. We got the dark brown down here. And around his goatee. Now we're just going to make this go a little bit lighter. We will come back to this because you're going to see this is going to help with the ears and stuff. But let's go in with the... let's get some black. Get the black. We're going to come in here. The black's going to come in right along here and then bring it in. I probably would even go another layer of brown on here. Maybe even the light brown just to give it some more warmth. Yeah. It's looking good. Same here. Let's go around the outside. Give it a little dark. Okay, looking good. And I'll put some on the end here. Okay, I'm going to take the black. I'm going to go under the eyebrows. Okay, and his nose, a little black on here. Like there's black on his nose, we'll just kind of make it a little different tones. And some black right here. That's good. Okay, so now we're going to do the light brown. Let's see, nope, it's regular brown, the light brown. That's going to go inside here. See how it's warmer? I like that. I think I like that color brown. It's warm. Going in here, and then I'm going to go along the edge, press it harder. Anywhere that there's Sharpie, that's usually where I press a little harder. And then you can soften it up around the edges. You know what I miss doing? Gosh. I want to go to Disneyland now. I have not been to Disneyland. Sheesh. It's probably been 10 years. I know. I used to live right next to there, but I moved far away. And the only time we go back to California is when I go visit family for Thanksgiving, but you don't want to go near the holidays because it's gray. So everything else, you're going to be coloring it, not the goatee and not this up here, but we're going to color everything else this warm background, okay? This all gonna be the light brown. Warm that up. Oh, I'm losing it. See, gotta get it sharpened. Thank goodness for pencil sharpeners. So we're gonna warm this up. This looks decent. So I'm gonna press harder around the hair, right around the Sharpies. All right, I am gonna have to leave you to it because I'm about to go take a nippy nappy because I'm gonna fall asleep right here with all this medication. Anyways, I gotta go. I love you. Bye.